If I go to jail or if anything happens to me, I just want everybody to know this, just in case I do get help and I'm not around. Bryson, my son, I was in his room going through his toys, and I came across a rope, a jump rope, and he looked at me and said, Isabella told me, and then he said the father's name, tied her up with that. And Isabella also told me once before, when we were together alone in the car, that she's afraid, she's scared to be alone with her father. I know this all sounds crazy, but you have to keep in mind the power of silent sound spreads rectum and the hallucinations that the date rape drug will do to somebody and confuse somebody along with this silent sound spreads rectum. Also, I do want to say that Bryson, my son, was hallucinating that his posters in his room were coming alive, and he was seeing demons. And he had a little alien toy, and his sister told me when they were over at his grandmother's house that he said that the alien toy winked at him. So a lot of hallucinations that we suffer. After being around these men and coming to and realizing what it was all about and what they do and the confusion that they can bring on to somebody. So the police officer that I was dating, he did have his daughter sleep with him all the time, and one of the main dudes, when this other man was living there, he was telling me that his daughter sleeps with him all the time as well. And actually, that same male with the daughter with the jump rope, his son was only 8 years old, and he had come to my place and told me that he was in the hospital with ulcers, and he was only 8. We need help. If we don't get the help we need, we'll all suffer. This man is mentally ill, and I do believe he has multiple personality disorder, very delusional, and he helps out. He's the one that told me he has a way of making people do things and think things. They all think they can get away with hurting all these children and women because of day rape, obviously, but I do have the DNA. It's in my storage unit. Please check for fingerprints. I have listed on boxes that say the police station. Please look at that black duffel bag that I found in my daughter's bathroom for DNA. My children will know who this man is that I want his DNA checked, and it's not the police officer. Please share this, and if you don't know who to share it with all of your friends until they figure out who to share it with. Take it to the media, because we're all suffering until we get the help that we need. And I do want to mention this as well. When I try to reach out for help, I usually get what he likes to say punished. So the last time the Dr. Phil show had called me, within a half hour my daughter had called me, and I haven't seen my son for 4 years. He had just stepped on a nail and she was taking him to emergency room. And then I found out that my son, my oldest son that hears voices all the time, his water was shut off, and he was taking water out of the kids' swimming pool in the backyard that their family pet, their dog, had been swimming in, and taking it inside for his family. This is beyond what anybody can do until we get the help we need. Please, please, please share this with everybody and anybody. Please share this with Dr. Phil, because I know that he will do a thorough, proper investigation and check our cell phones. He'll check for cameras. This man is so obsessed. He has hacked into everything, our cell phones. He knows everything about us and everything we do. They all do. They know everything about me because I found out about them, and I know what is going on. Thank you very much. Please share this with the news media, with Dr. Phil, and once this is investigated and I get everything out of my storage unit, we'll nail these I promise I will do a video. Nonetheless, you'll find out, because I'll obviously do an appearance on the Dr. Phil show and or wherever there obviously will be aired out, because this is something that is so crazy. These men found a way to do silent sound spread spectrum. Google it. It can confuse somebody's mind. Look into my police report at the Sandy City, Utah Police Department. The first police officer, or the first detective that I spoke with, and I even have a witness, he told me if I come across any cameras, just throw them away. And one of the police officers that came to my house, my condo, because all 4 of my tires were changed on my convertible Celica, said, "Why are you complaining about new tires?" This is bizarre, but it's real. Please help us. Thank you. Share this with anybody and everybody. If you don't know who, share it with everybody you know, because somebody out there knows where this goes, and who will do the thorough investigation until it's done. Thank you.